World War II took place in between 1939 to 1945. My grandmother was just a child at the time and used to live in Newcastle, England. She lived under a one-parent household while my great-grandfather was taking part in the war. The Battle of Dunkirk was a battle in the Second World War between the Allies and Germany, a part of the Battle of France on the Western Front. The Battle of Dunkirk was the defense and evacuation of the British and Allied forces in Europe from the 24th of May to the 4th of June, 1940. My great-grandfather had taken part in this battle. It was a huge defeat for his allies, and when he was returning, he was spat on by the French, and since then has never had good relations with them. Later on, he volunteered for the North African campaign. During the Second World War, the North African campaign took place in Northern Africa from the 10th of June, 1940 to the 16th of May, 1943. My great-grandfather had a high-ranking position in the army, sergeant. He was able to meet a man called Rommel through his journeys, nicknamed the Desert Fox. He always said that Rommel was a great man and he felt that he was a gentleman at heart, and they actually played chess together, though he says that he never finished a game. After the war was done and he came back to war-torn London, he decided that it was enough and he took his family to Canada, specifically Babcock Farms, outside of Kingston, Ontario, and became a farmhand. On the other side of the family, my grandfather was born in 1924, and as a small boy, he grew up in the Great Depression. The Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic depression, which took place starting from 1929 until the late 30s and early 40s. He was the only son on a farm that had been in the family since 1837. Even though he was smart, he was pulled out of school in grade 8 to run the farm while his father was in England training troops for the war. Grandpa's pastimes were baseball and country dancing. He met my grandmother at one of these dances. They were married in 1959 and moved to the family farm and had 4 children, of which my mother was the eldest, born in 1962. One of my mother's oldest and clearest memories was having the whole family get together in front of the old black and white TV set, watching the first moon landing in 1969 by Apollo 11. My uncle Neil Armstrong was named after this event. Years later, my parents met while working as CAs at Arthur Andersen's, which was their first major job in in 1984. 1986 was when they first moved in together to my dad's old apartment in Toronto. It had thin walls and roaches, so it was not a pleasant living space. From there on, they saved up and bought their first house together in 1988. Later on that year, they also got married. For 2 full years, they tried to have a child, to no avail, and they even had 1 miscarriage. Then, in 1995, I was born.